Hello, welcome back. Humphreys Outdoor Power. I'm Cameron Humphreys, and I can tell you it has been cold here in Indiana. Just like a lot of you folks, we've had a big cold spell this winter, a lot of snow, a lot of cold temperatures, and I can tell you that I don't need this coat if I get in this machine. This is the LX2620 Cab. We're gonna dive into some of the specs and features of this machine. Let's get into it. So the LX series is a very, very popular series like I just mentioned. It lives between the B series, which is kind of a small residential tractor. You can put a belly mower on it. We sell a lot of them as lawn mowing machines. And the L series, which is easily our most popular tractor that we sell, as we've got a video on that. The standard L series is by far the most popular we sell. It's kind of a catch-all, do-it-all tractor, a perfect size for a 5-foot rotary cutter, 5-foot implements, great front-end loader, and just a good physical size. So this is going to skew a little bit closer to the standard L while being slightly smaller. I imagine unless they were sitting right next to each other, you probably wouldn't be able to tell a difference. Again, unless you're going to go around with a ruler and start measuring everything out, you wouldn't really be able to tell much of a difference. The LX series comes in this size, which is 26 horse, 35 horse, or 40 horse. You can get all of those in a cab just like this guy. This particular guy is equipped with an LA 535 loader, which has right at 1,000 pounds lift capacity. So again, a great catch-all loader. It's got a skid steer quick attach front bucket, so you can easily pop off that bucket, put on pallet forks, snow blade, whatever you may want on the front. A grapple even. It's pretty easy to throw a third function valve on this thing. If you wanted a snow blade that could pivot from the comfort of inside the cab, you could absolutely do that. Around here, we primarily set it up with a rear blade on the back and kind of back drag and that type of stuff to get rid of snow. But if you want to make it as easy on yourself as you can, with that skid steer quick attach and the addition of a third function valve on the front end loader, again, you can put that angling snow blade on the front where you're constantly pushing forward. You're not having to watch behind you. Again, in terms of size of the tractor, it's going to be just a hair smaller than our standard L series, which is a beautiful size for most applications around here. Typically, I would be selling this to property owners anywhere from 5+ acres, but someplace they typically want a little bit smaller tractor with a smaller footprint. We also sell quite a few to municipalities who are wanting to do sidewalks, small car lots, stuff like that. This keeps you nice and warm inside that heated or air-conditioned cab throughout all the elements, so you've got year-round access to your tractor. This particular tractor has the 14 by 17.5 inch R4 tires on the back. This is the most popular size we put on. It does allow you to put that belly mower on there in the bottom if you so choose. The LX series is the largest tractor you can get with a mid-mount PTO. So if you are looking for, again, that catch-all tractor where you want to mow, but you want a lot more lift capacity and kind of overall tractor performance as opposed to lawnmower performance, this guy's going to be the guy for you because you can put up to a 72-inch deck on this machine. Some of the other tire options, you can get ag, turf, and the R14. With this new R4 hybrid, which we've talked about in several other videos, I see no real reason to go with the R14. It's more expensive and it's not giving you that much utility over the standard R4. So this is the tire we prefer, but again, each application may require something different. You've got options. As we're looking at the 3-point of this tractor, which is a place I think it kind of shines, especially over the standard L, is going to be the 3-point. So you've got these little short adjusting releases back here where you can extend this out. So if you're trying to hook up equipment, you can pop this and pull that out. It gives you a few more inches of play to make hookup a lot easier. You've also got on your anti-sway, instead of the regular chains, you've got these locking pins, which I think is a lot better design and kind of a luxury feature over a lot of the standard L's and even some of the smaller tractors. This 3-point system is definitely one of the things that sets this apart from a standard L. Now, you can upgrade the standard L's, the 2502s, 3302s, 3902s, to this style if you want to, but it does come standard on these LX models. Again, kind of a more luxury tractor than just your regular run-of-the-mill tractor. This particular one, we have a fertilizer spreader on the back. You can throw salt in that if you want to. I think we're just mostly having it on there for show at the moment. But it does kind of show how easy it is to put stuff on this tractor. So kind of the meat and potatoes of this tractor as to why it's kind of unique in the lineup is that this is actually the smallest factory cab you can get from Kubota. It's very popular for that reason. With a 24.8 horsepower engine, this unit stays below the requirement for any kind of regen system. So you don't have to deal with any of the regen stuff. We've talked at length about how the regen system up to about 75 horse before we start adding def really isn't that big of an issue. We sell tractors in that range all the time without issue. However, a lot of folks still just don't want any kind of regen technology whatsoever. This is the tractor that gets that done. We do have suspension seat, which is completely adjustable, this lever between my legs. We also have a tilt steering wheel, which again, kind of just helps with the overall user experience, operator experience when driving this machine. It's very comfortable inside, and that's kind of one of the things that sets it apart from some of the other tractors. Obviously, we've got full climate control in here, heat and air conditioning, and actually one of the biggest things that I'm hearing from my customers why they prefer cabs over regular ROPS tractors is to keep pollen out whenever they're in the spring or fall in those transitional series to help fight allergies a little bit. Not to mention bees, hornets, whenever you're bush hogging. This cab can keep all of that stuff out while you're comfortable in. As you can see from inside the cab, it's fairly spacious. I mean, for being a relatively small tractor, you've still got plenty of room to work. As I mentioned, you do have that tilt wheel, so you can get that out of the way if you need to. You also have the suspension seat. It is a hydrostatic transmission, so you've got forward and reverse right there. Down here, you've got your parking brake. So right now, if you were to set that brake, push down the brake, and then pull that lever up, it will lock that. We'll go ahead and lower this, get it out of our way. We'll look at some of our controls here. We've got all of our lights set up. These are the headlights at the top of the cab. We've also got a plug in there. So if you need to charge your phone or anything while you're working, you can certainly do that. It does have a nice little spot right here, almost a dash, so you could put a phone or something else to sit there if you needed to. You've got your parked PTO button right there. This guy is for your rear defogger. These guys are for your windshield wipers, front and rear. And then we've got our hazard lights, and then obviously our throttle right here. Our front end loader is going to be controlled right here by the joystick. It does have a lock down here at the bottom, so you can lock that into position if you're traveling. On the side here, we have our cruise control, which you can lock that down. And you see as I'm moving that lever, that pedal is going down, so you can kind of lock that into whatever speed you want to. And then to the left of that, down here, we have our 3-point. That'll raise and lower our 3-point. We do have a stopper there, so if you do want to hit the same depth every time, you can put that stopper down. On the other side, basic tractor controls, we have our PTO selector. Again, this guy does have that mid-mount PTO, the LX being the largest tractor that comes with a PTO. You could run rear, which is what it's set to right now. You could run both, or if you just are mowing, you can run that medium or that middle PTO if you choose to. And then this is your actual PTO turn on, mechanical lever as opposed to electronic, which some people prefer. I don't think it matters that much, but it is kind of a nice feature. As we glance up at the ceiling, we've got our vents. We've got speakers that come standard with the machine. We do have a light here if we wanted to flip that on. And then we have a spot for a radio if you choose to put that in. Everything's wired. You just would get a little plug-in from Kubota, plug that into your radio, and then you can pop it right into the wiring harness. Then we have all of our climate control adjustment right here. As you look back, all these windows, this back window here does pop out. It's also got a heater in it, so a defogger back there. And overall, this makes for a very good snow pushing vehicle for all of those reasons. As we turn the key here, you can get a look at what the dash looks like. The next guy over is your temperature and then hours. We did push a little bit of snow with this guy this winter to clear off our own driveways. Parking brake, turn signals, turn those on with our flashers here so you can get a look at that. And then our typical stuff, if we were to turn this halfway, we get our glow plugs. All in all, an awesome tractor. It's considered a luxury for all of the cool creature comforts that it comes with, but it's still relatively basic, which I think is nice and that a lot of customers are looking for. A lot of people can get too deep into the technological side of things and kind of steer away from that kind of stuff. But this particular tractor utilizes the best of all worlds, keeps it basic where it needs to, but then does give you some of those creature comforts that we've all grown accustomed to. While we're sitting here, you can see we've got our rear mirrors, completely adjustable. You do have to be outside the machine to adjust those. And you can see you've got pretty good view there of your overall clearance. I think one of the other cool features about this cab is just how quiet it actually is. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the key on here. And you can see I've got this thing revved up all the way. The door is currently open. And then once you close that door, this thing is actually not that bad. And this is at full RPM. You still get a little bit of that hydrostatic whine whenever we're using the front equipment, but it's not nearly as loud, especially the forward and back. It's not nearly as loud as a standard ROPS tractor. So again, one of the other kind of perks of having a cab is just keeping those decibels down, kind of increasing that operator experience a little bit. If we pop the hood here in true Kubota fashion, you can see all of the stuff you'd need to get to pretty regularly, especially in the wintertime, is at the front of the tractor, very easy to access. You've got your battery, your radiator fluid, all of that kind of stuff. And then this is the 24.8 horsepower Kubota diesel engine that's powering the whole thing. Again, easy access to your air filters down here. If we circle around to the other side, we can see we've got easy access to oil filter right there. Everything about this machine is easy to work on. That's one of the beautiful things about Kubota in general. Every model is pretty true to that, and this is no exception. Easy to maintain, easy to use, and just a really handy tool to have in the arsenal. So with this being the smallest factory cab that Kubota offers, it's also the least expensive, which again is another reason why so many people like this thing. It's a great catch-all with that 24.8 horsepower diesel engine, which is just under the requirement for any kind of regen needs. You've got a 1,000-pound lift capacity on the front end loader, which is great for a lot of tractor work. You have that mid-mount PTO if you want to throw a belly mower on it, get your mowing done, and you've obviously got that factory cab on there, which this winter would be a godsend. It'll keep you warm when you want to stay warm and cool when you want to stay cool. And again, it'll keep all the outside elements outside. It's got a great filtration system for all the pollen and stuff like that. So this has been our brief overview of the LX2620 Cab. Again, they do make it in a 35 and 40 horse as well if you want to look at those. But this 2620 is kind of our sweet spot here at Humphreys Outdoor Power in Indiana. This is the guy that we point to whenever we have customers who want an affordable cab. It's going to check off a lot of boxes on the property. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and have a great day.